The 32, Alexander Chachava there, didn't quite get off the line when he wanted to. Alexander Chachava returned to the championship. The fifth light is finally on. The notes start to rise outside. You can just hear them. Here we go. There's a bit of a long hold there. Oh, and Eduardo did not get the start that he needed at all. Stanislav Novikov is going to go for the lead immediately. It's a great start from the back of the field as well. Oh, we've got a problem for the 101. Is that Laidlaw? Yes, it is. So Laidlaw did not get the start that he wanted there. Thanks to him for spotting that, but it looks like we got cleanly through turn one so far. That's great. And look at that, we've already got a queue, and he is not happy with losing that position out in front. He wants that position back immediately. Complex, but it looks like Novikov manages to stay just in front for the time being. There's contact behind the two there. That is Eduardo Miranda and the 88 car, Ilya Sidorov.
Rear, which just turned the car around with all the weight over at the front, and I think he ran wide at turn one and would have gone all four wheels over the line.
And that's Greenwood. That's Greenwood. Sorry, Tim, to cut you off, but that was Greenwood, but currently circulating down in 16th position in the number 8. And here we go, going side by side now. This is Mark Novikov, I think, and Alexander Chachava that are working their way down towards turn 6, and that's going to be very tight through the corner there as Chachava gets through by the looks of it. And I was mixed up here. Sorry, it's Chachava who's out in front of these three at the moment, but he's really pushing it, isn't Novikov at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely, and you can tell into that corner at turn 9, it is banked. There is quite a bit of camber to help you into the corner. So you can run quite deep and almost get the car stopped and bring the car out on the exit. But the problem with doing that is it opens up the door on the inside, and a car so close behind is going to have a look through the middle of the corner to try and gain the position. So then you've just got to have that awareness, know that if you're running a slightly different line to the drivers around you, they should start to gather that information as every lap passes about the other cars around them, how they're taking certain corners, how each driver is gaining or losing time at a certain part of the track. But that awareness at a corner like turn 9, where multiple lines could come into play, especially if you're in a train of cars, is going to be crucial in the races across this season.
So Stanislav Novikov's now retaken the lead here at the Marina circuit. Not sure where he did that. He managed to put 7/10 of a second between himself now and Miotto.
The front left tyre actually looks a bit more cambered in than you would like, but that's a significant damage into the door.
Yeah, Ahmed is coming to the pit lane there, and same as James Greenwood. He's also podium finishing position here if he just stays behind him. Chachava looking to get back past Charlotte Simmons, and he broke way too late there.
Yeah, huge lock-up, and you can see trying to get off the brakes to try.
During the first race, we did have some contact as well. There was actually a third car involved. The notes start to rise. It's going to be a quick one here by the looks of it. The 5 lights are on, they're out, and this time we are racing once again here at the Marina circuit. Good start there from Charlotte Simmons, but Yasogaba has got the jump on her on the inside going down towards turn 1. Now can Palomiro Silvestrini keep Eduardo Miranda at
race 1, and now he's had that inside line down towards turn 1. He's able to get that amazing start, and actually, well, he's up over turn 2 and 3, cutting wide over the curb and beyond into the blue and black tarmac off there, and he's going to drop back a couple of positions. Silvestrini then is going to retake the lead, moving up the inside. That's number 7. Francesco Miotto's come up from P4 on the grid up to take second place. It looks like then that the even...
five and 6, big lock up there, sorry, through 6 and 7, as he's got what looks to be Novikov running around the outside. Now, who was that that just ran wide? Is that Ivan in the 49? I have a feeling. Oh, we've got Charlotte Simmons, who's 101 is Sam Laidlaw, and that was the battle a little bit further back. I think that was down for 13th. Here's Avaganwa, and yeah, you're right, he just got loose, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely crossed up as you can possibly get, but the reaction is to steer the other way.
One there, Eduardo Miranda, who's just up behind the battle between the two teammates here. Now, that's not going to be an interesting dinner if they come together like that, and that was oh so close for that one. But here we go. Here's what happened through turn 4. Now, that is Rahil Taneja that's gone for a spin, and he's been aided by, I think that is Connor Younger. Yes, it is. That's the number 4. And here's that two-wheel action that you pointed out, Tim, as well. Into turn 1, like he did on race number 1. on the first corner, the first lap, and he's managed to do it this time round, but Eduardo Miranda is going to stay with him. But here comes one of those E20 cars, because it is Miotto, who's not going to be easy now with Novikov out in front.
Well, look at this, Novikov already moving over to the left-hand side, but I think there is just a little bit of an overlap. No, ducks out just to avoid contact, but they're so far over to the left, trying to get that optimal line in terms of attack into the corner. But of course, the fastest line is all the way about 4, 5, 6 cars lengths over to the right-hand side to driver's right, down into turn 6 and 7. Miranda's actually got back through. This is how quickly this can all change. Is up the inside. Novikov looking for a way.
Between the two teammate cars, the number 7 and the number 9 are under investigation. And that is Stanislav Novikov, who's flipped. And, well,
folded.
We've got a replay right now, Tim. Sorry to cut you off. So Novikov comes through their third, and he's done it all by himself.
But it's bizarre. It basically, he's bounced on the inside curb, 2 wheels over. There's a slightly elevated part of the red and white section there. Then it's painted down below. And all that's happened is he's put 2 wheels over the elevated section. Then as he comes through the corner, the weight is over to the left-hand side of the car. He's then clipped the inside.
There might be a few vacant gaps on the grid. We did have qualifying earlier on today. As I said, this is the first of 2 races this weekend. It's car number 32. Alexander Chachava. There's 5. Revs are up, off the limiter, and we are racing. Who gets the best start? Novikov just moves across. Remember, the first corner is a right-hander. He needs to cover that line. Now he's on the dirty side of the track. You can see it blowing all the dust up. We've got cars spread across the circuit as they make their way back out. There's the pit exit there. Lock up on the outside. A couple of lock-ups there. The Michelins aren't up to temperature as we follow all these cars through turn number 1 as they move into the kink of turn 2. Lots of positional changes going on so far. I'm going to wait for the... Good battle going on for second position. Oh, very close there from Miranda. Everybody's pulling out of the draft. Heading down into the braking zone at turn number 10. Oh, a throw up the inside. Is that Miranda trying up the inside of the 10? Oh, they're side by side, bouncing off each other. And it looks like Miranda's 71 and the 27 on the inside. So now they're 3 wide. The 71 pushes wide, contacts with Simmons on the outside. Then the 71 and Simmons come together again, and the 71. And you can see the damage there to the left front of the 27 of James Greenwood. We'll leave that one up to the stewards. Medical always in attendance. Lights on. Revs are up on bouncing off the limiter. 25 minutes to go and we are racing here. Race number 2, round 5 of the Clio Cup. Everybody moves across to the driver's left to get on where all the rubber has been laid down. You can see all the dust blowing up as we are 4 wide heading down into turn 1. Looks like Eduardo Miranda got a very good start, but Novikov coming under pressure from Sidorov as they head around turn number... Oh, there's a contact there between the 10 and the 69, the 49 possibly. Oh, and a little bit of a shortcut there. Very dusty out there at the moment. The cars will be sliding all over the place on these Michelin spec Clio. Now it's that long run down the straight, and it's Novikov has held that second position, but he is under immense pressure at the moment. The 32 goes narrow down the inside of the 55, and that's a great start from Chachava on Gaber. More positions changing as they make their way around turn 11. Now the 55 has to go defensive. He's left the inside door open. He has for the 32, and that's Chachava up the inside of Gaber. Now they've got the run down. The next corner is a left-hander. The 49 in close pursuit. Tverdolobov is there as well. Now into the braking zone at turn 14. A little bit of contact there. Side-by-side racing through 14 with these Clio Cup cars. There's about 5 lines around here because the track's about 5 cars wide. Side-by-side on the run out of 15. Still side-by-side coming down into 16. And it's the 88 of Sidorov who's kept that position. Joseph Gaber has moved up. Chichava's moved up into 4th. Sidorov down to 5th. Tverdolibov in 6th position. Laidlaw up into 7th. Tanisha in 8th. Ahmed Al-Malai in 9th. Charlotte Simmons up into 10th. And James Greenwood in 11th. We're 4 wide down into turn 1. That's Novikov, Gaber, Chichava and Sidorov. All this contact there. Very well held by the 49. That's Tverdolibov. Was almost knocked into a spin, but he managed to keep that up. He just buried it. Chichava and Sidorov having the battle back there. And here we go. That's the Sidorov out underneath. He's hit him. He's absolutely T-boned the 32. That's Sidorov into Chichava. And that's Chichava in, straight in there. Down there. There's not a lot of brake happening. And then the 32 just turns in across. Well, he's got to turn the curve. Heading down towards turn number 10. This is the hardest braking zone on the circuit. He's going to throw it up the inside. The 10's up the inside of the 5. And they keep off each other. They had great racing yesterday. Who's going to have the inside line in 11? It's Miranda with the inside. James Greenwood in 8th position. Rahul Taneja in 9th. Just waiting for Alexander Chichava.